Welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 3 Let's Talk. I know we haven't done one of these in a while, which is why I'm making one again. If you guys don't know this series, I basically just do this every few months where I talk about Garden Warfare 3 and I ask you guys a certain topic and I talk about a certain topic, about our ideas of what we would like to see in Garden Warfare 3, even though it will never be a thing. But we here still like to talk about it every now and then. And today's topic is going to be maps. I did this topic maybe a couple times ago, so I want to retouch it again. So I would like maps in Garden Warfare 3 to be kind of a mix of Garden Warfare 1 and BFN. Hold up a minute here. I said BFN. Yes, I know. I'm going to elaborate on that. So Garden Warfare 2 has some pretty decent maps. But if I want to be 100% honest with you guys, I'm not a big fan of the Garden Warfare 2 maps. I think they're kind of stale. I don't think they have a lot of variety to them. The only ones I'm actually a really big fan of are the Turf Takeover ones, and that's really Zombopolis because of its nighttime and all of its colorfulness. On that, they just seem meh. With Garden Warfare 1, you had this vibrance. You had the nighttime, you had the daytime, you had all these side paths, you also had different routes you can go underneath, you can go above, you can use a rocket jump to get on the top part of the map and snipe. There was all these cool different ideas that the developers thought of with Garden Warfare 1. And I just loved that. They thought outside of the box. Instead of making a linear path, they made multiple paths, and you could choose how you want to play the game and try to capture the point, or let's say defend the point. You could choose to stay up on top of a platform and snipe. You could choose to rocket jump on one area or sneak behind an enemy area by rocket jumping onto that side path. There are so many cool things with the Garden Warfare 1 maps. I just love them to death because of how unique and cool and how much thought they would put into it compared to, let's say, Garden Warfare 2. Not to say I don't hate the Garden Warfare 2 maps, when I compare them, they don't seem the same. So that is a key thing I would like to see in, let's say, a Garden Warfare 3 game. I would love to see that type of thinking outside of the box where you, the player, has to think how you're going to want to play to capture this certain point or defend a certain point, whether it be going through a side entrance and all this other pizzazz. Now, BFN doesn't really have that type of thing like Garden Warfare 1, but one thing I will say, BFN I do like, is how vibrant the maps are in BFN. I also love the map designs they have in BFN. The map level designs are very good. Preserved Pastures, I'm a big fan of that map. I love the design. The endpoints are very cool. I would love to see endpoints like BFN, as well as endpoints from Garden Warfare 1 implemented into Garden Warfare 3. Those are more out of the box thinking, end levels or turf takeover type modes. I would love to see that in Garden Warfare 3. That would be so amazing to see. And to be honest with you, even Garden Warfare 2 has amazing endpoint levels. The Zombot, that's a cool endpoint. I love that. Stuff like that I want to see more of. And I would like to see more turf takeover maps added because they only add a few in each game. And it sucks because I actually really like Turf Takeover as a mode. And I would just like to see more maps with these cool ideas that they have. Another thing I would like to see in Garden Warfare 3 is more remaster maps. They like to do that here and there in a lot of these games. I would just want to see a couple of remasters of all of our fan favorites. I remember on Twitter they used to ask us what was our favorite map in Garden Warfare 1. And they might remaster it into Garden Warfare 2. And of course, Walnut Hills won. And now would you look, a lot of fucking people hate Walnut Hills. What a shocker. I'm not going to get into that rant. To be honest with you, yeah, that is what I would like to see in Garden Warfare 3 with maps. Vibrance, not so dark maps like in Garden Warfare 2. A lot of cool map designs where they think outside the box with side paths and ways to capture a point. Ways to defend a point, thinking outside the box instead of just standing there in the middle. You can decide to be in different areas where players might not expect it. I want more of that. Cooler endpoints, very neat outside of the thinking map design parts of a level. Let's say the cheesy part in BFN, the Ooze of War part in BFN, stuff like that. Might not be fun then, But if they implement it right with some sort of ideas that's different, I might like it, and I want to see that. Let me know what you guys would like to see as some sort of map, or what type of maps you would like to see, let's say, compared to any of the other games you might want to see into Garden Warfare 3. On that, my name is Bob, and I hope to see you guys next one, alright? Peace out.